Hello everyone, this is Kenji here again. I actually just am leaving the hospital. I just saw two doctors today. Man, it took me about 2 hours to see all of them. Just waiting in the lobby and also waiting in the room for a doctor to come in. But anyways, yeah, I saw my surgeon and my oncologist. I saw my surgeon first, and today was a bit interesting because my surgeon did scope. I don't know if you guys are familiar with what a scope is. It's basically they put a camera, a scope, inside your butthole to check if there's any tumor left, to see how I guess big of a tumor is and stuff. Last time I saw him was about 6 months ago. I think, yeah, right before I started my I started chemo, because he needed to see with the camera, right, how big of my tumor is, and yeah, he just need to assess. So yeah, but today when he did the scope, he was like going inside pretty deep, and I was actually able to see what he sees right on the camera, or through the camera. And yeah, like I don't know, to me it seemed pretty clean, right? I could not see that tumor, the large size tumor anymore that was right on my rectum, right? And yeah, that's what he told me too. Like, he was saying how he did not see any tumor anymore, and he told me that I actually might have had a near complete response to the treatment, if not a complete response, meaning that like the tumor not only shrunk, but it completely melted away, which is pretty surprising, right? And also I think it's fairly a good news. So I think what is going to happen, he told me, is that he's going to have to just wait and see, right? And he told me I might not need a surgery, but they're going to have to wait and watch. And if a tumor grows back again, they're going to have to do the surgery. And yeah, so we'll see. But I think it's definitely a good news, right, that the tumor did respond to the treatment. But as you guys know, now I have 2 lung nodules, right? So those are going to have to be treated, possibly followed by, so I saw my oncologist the next after my surgeon, and she told me that yeah, she is going to do another 6 rounds of chemotherapy, this time with a different regimen, pretty similar to the last one, but I think one of the medication they give is a different. And this time she's going to do 6 rounds instead of 5 rounds, and we'll see, right? And again, she's going to have to see how those lung nodules respond to this chemo, and then decide if they are going to do another radiation treatment on my lungs, and also if they're going to do a surgery, right? So yeah, there's that. I I I really don't know what to say. I was really happy that when the chemo was over, right? Honestly, like radiation treatment was nothing. I did have side effects such as diarrhea, but it was really nothing compared to all these side effects I was getting from chemo. And I felt like I think I did about 25 radiation sessions, which was nothing. It was pretty simple and quick. And again, sometimes I get a little bit of fatigue, some random diarrhea, but mostly I was able to work, continue to work a full day, and pretty much side effects just very manageable, right? But chemo, oh my gosh, I remember I was pretty much bedridden, and the whole day I couldn't really do much, right? Because I was so nauseated. So when the chemo treatment was over after 5 rounds, I was damn happy, right? I was so happy. And yeah, I was really looking forward to like my treatment completely being over, and after or like chemo and radiation treatment being over, and I was just looking forward to getting my surgery and just go on my merry way, right? The cancer free. But unfortunately, it's not the case, so I have to do another chemo again. So we'll see. I guess, yeah, the thing is that a lot of are still in the unknown, right? What if these lung nodules don't respond well as my rectum tumor did, right? Like, what happens then? So a lot of are still in the unknown, and I really don't know what to feel still, I guess. Some days I feel anxious, some days I feel freaking depressed, some days I feel very confused. But what can I even do, right? I just try to take it one day at a time, and that's all I can do. And yeah, I really don't know what else to do, so we'll see. And these days, like I have been trying to eat very healthy. I still make my green smoothie with broccoli, arugula, kale, carrots, beets. What else do I put in there? Yeah, some mushroom powders, turmeric powder, flaxseed oil, also cucumbers, right? So I think those are pretty healthy. Like, I think also wear a CGM, continuous glucose monitor, to monitor my glucose level. And after I started drinking that green smoothie, my glucose level has been pretty good, right? And also after every meal, I take a walk, right? I go for a walk for 30 minutes to 40 minutes. And I've, honestly, like physically, I feel very healthy. Like, I feel healthier than ever, right? I still go to the gym, work out 5 days a week. But, once I start my chemo treatment again, I don't think I'll be able to go to the gym anymore. But for now, I try everything I can do to stay fit, stay healthy. So right now I feel great. But I mean, obviously mentally, I don't think I feel as mentally stable as before, because after I heard the news of how my cancer has metastasized. But again, I think I am going to try my best to give my best to fight this, right? And even if I may go down, I'm not gonna go down easy. So I'm going to try to fight this as best as I can. And you guys have been really giving me a lot of support, which has been really helpful, so I really appreciate that, right? So yeah, we'll see how this goes, and I'll keep updating you guys. One thing I learned from my last chemo treatment though is that I should never wait to take the medication for my side effects to kick in to start, right? So before, like during my first chemo treatment, sometimes I would skip on like these anti-nausea medications, right? Because I sometimes when I was feeling better, like not as nauseated, so I would wait until nausea starts to kick in, which is not supposed to be what I'm supposed to do, right? I should not wait. I should just start taking them preemptively even before I start to have symptoms. At least like this was what one of the oncologists who was diagnosed with like 6 different types of cancer himself. Yeah, he was like a radiation oncologist himself, and yeah, like he said how like you should never wait until you start to have side effects. Don't wait. You just like take them regularly, right? And dealing with side effects, it should be a lot more manageable if you do that, right? So I think that's what I'm gonna do this time around and see if that makes any difference. Hopefully it does, right? So we'll see. But I plan to continue to work full-time. Crazy, right? But I can't exactly quit or leave my job because I have health insurance through my employer. So what can I even do, right? So yeah, I mean, I can't exactly stop working. And also I have to pay my bills too, right? I still have loans I need to pay back, and I still have to pay bills. So I mean, again, if you guys can help me out and through GoFundMe page, I really appreciate it. Anything really helps. There has been a couple of great people last few days that has been donated some money on my GoFundMe page. I really appreciate it. It really helps, guys. So especially for those of you who helped monetarily, I really appreciate it, guys. Okay, anyways, I'm going to focus on my driving now. So I will talk to you guys at the next video, okay? Alright, thank you everyone. See you soon.